this all? Sorry, I just had a flashback to high school.
Nobody writes
What about
songs
P.W. Stevens? Mama Mia.
Oh yeah, yeah. I actually tried to do that song once. I didn't quite get it. Yeah, Maria.
Yeah, high note.
Couldn't do it. Can't do it. Every once in a while, you may need to kind of run your finger along that trackpad just to, so it doesn't go black on you.
Oh, this thing right here?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what a trackpad is.
That's what that is. It's like a mouse. Your finger's the mouse. That's your mouse pad.
Or can't stand trackpad, she has to have a mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she can't understand why I can use mine without a mouse.
Because you're a smart guy.
Well, no,
She got you for your brains.
no,
Just
Smart,
saying.
smart.
she did
It's a
actually.
sax player.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3.
Guys, you're awesome. Shall we? All right. Thank you. Good night. Might not get any better than that. Which weapon are you grabbing? Yeah.
This one.
All right. Well, thanks for everybody for coming out. I know it's the weekend, a Saturday night, and thank you guys at home, whoever's watching. I don't know which camera to look at any given time. I'm going to guess that one right now. So anybody who's tuning in at home, I know people probably slow getting on and stuff like that, or they're wondering why I'm late. And if you've ever watched one of my Facebook Live things before, you wouldn't wonder why I'm late, because I'm always late. So, but let's get started. Ready? What's up? What's going down? It's been too long since you've been around, since I've been around. Have a shot of whiskey, or maybe just a beer. Do whatever you want, 'cause we're all friends in here. Come on in, sit on down, take a load off and hang around. Raise a glass to a friend. It's good to see you again. Sun goes down on another day's work. In the trunk of my car, I've got a guitar and clean shirt. So bring down the lights and we'll light up the room. You keep the rhythm and I'll play you the tune. Come on in, sit on down, take a load off and hang around. Raise a glass to a friend. It's good to see you again. You're just like a break in the weather, as welcome as a cool summer rain. sit on down. Take the load off and hang around. Raise a glass to a friend. It's good to see you. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you again. So good to see you all again. Good to see all of you. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome. Glad you made it. So, okay, well, is there anybody watching at home yet? Oh, Joy. Yeah, she's a big fan of mine. Hi, Joy. Good to see you. So this, those of you that don't know, well, my name's Charlie Imes. This is my buddy Chris Klich, the amazing Chris Klich. You're in for a treat because he's going to play with me through the whole thing. So, anywhere where I screw up, he's going to cover. You heard him once today? Yeah. Well, it's worth hearing again. You know this then. Absolutely. Okay, cool. So, I don't work with a set list. I kind of figure it out as I go along, although I kind of know, some of the songs we're going to be playing, and it's probably not on a sax, this next one.
I'm waiting to find out which one we're going to do.
What should it be? Let's do Sunny Skies.
All right.
Because it just feels so good, That's the way it was today. It was a sunny day. And it wasn't too hot. Was it too hot? It was very hot.
It was 94 degrees.
It's 94. I live in Florida now, so
it wasn't humid.
Yeah, it wasn't humid, right? Most of the year I like, dry heat. Yeah, I cut it with a knife often. But I'm happy to be back in L.A., man. I'm happy to be here. All right, so here's a classical James Taylor song. It's a deep cut, which is what I like to play. I like those deep cuts. Sunny sky sleeps in the morning, doesn't know when to rise. Closes his weary eyes upon the day. Look at him yawning, throwing his morning hours away. Knows how to ease down slowly. Everything is fine in the end. You will be pleased to know Sunny skies hasn't a friend. Sunny skies weeps in the evening. It doesn't much matter why. I guess he just has to cry from time to time. Everyone's leaving. Sunny skies has to stay behind. Knows how to ease down slowly. Everything is fine in the end. You will be pleased to know Sunny skies hasn't a friend. Oh no. Knows how to ease down slow, oh no, and everything is fine in the end. You will be pleased to know Sunny skies hasn't a friend. Sunny skies sleeps in the morning. He doesn't know when to rise. Closes his weary eyes upon the day and throws it all away. Look looking at the snow and trees that blow outside my window, looking at the things that pass me by, ending with things I used to been to, ending with a friend named Sunny Skies. Thank you. Boy, you know, there's that one line I always, you know. There's always one line I go, been to. Did you see the squirrel run by? That's what happened, really. That's what happened. Squirrel, I get that all the time. All right, well, let's do, so I got 3 CDs out at this time, and a new single coming out that just came out, actually, and came out on Friday, yes. But, I tell you what, so one of the things is I got to talk just briefly about my guitar. Because the thing is that I got this beautiful Martin guitar. It's a Lawrence Juber signature model, and I love that. And Lawrence helped get it for me and everything. But you can see, if you can tell, it's kind of wearing a little bit, because I sweat and stuff, when I'm playing. And I finger pick a lot. So I was tapping here, and I was working a hole into my guitar. So working a hole in the guitar, and so I got this new pickguard with my custom-made logo on it, my logo. So I wanted to give a plug to the lady who did this because she did an amazing job. And her name's, she works for mintstrings.com. And it's Christine at mintstrings.com. I highly recommend it. Anybody that wants to know, go, who did your pickguard? Drop me an email or send me a Facebook message or something.
She makes all my pickguards.
She made all your pickguards? Maybe we got to start making your reeds. Let's do On an Island.
All right.
So this is the title track of my first CD. This is called On an Island, and it kind of got everything started. I put that out years ago and got nominated for San Diego Music Award for Best Americana or Country Album, and it was neither. So, well, they didn't have a laid-back, jazzy beach folk rock category, so, But it's cool. It opened doors for me, and, I got better gigs and offers and everything. The next thing I knew, I was going around the country, playing all over the place like I am now. Anyway, this is called On an Island. It's pure escapism. It goes like this. Life doesn't always treat me right, at least if you look at it my way. They keep you working all year long, expect you to be there every day. But I can only tolerate so much of taking orders. Before I give in, forget it all and go where to sea for borders. By the time they realize I'll be long gone, don't care where I'll be, as long as it's clear and miles from here on an island out in the sea. There's a lot to be said for the island life, as opposed to life in the city. It's cleaned my head and though I make less bread, I've lost my sense of so petty. The way I see it, the good it'll do outweighs the good I've been feeling. 'Cause the sun and the sand and the breeze and the trees, it's a special way of healing. When the clouds roll in and darken a day, it's storming out on the sea. I'll stay there and I won't care, so still be where I choose to be. Where the air is clear, miles from here, on an island out in the sea. If you wanna join, grab your bags right now. We'll be on the plane by noon. If you change your mind and head back to the grind, doubt it'll be very soon. So grab your things, we're out the door, heading down that runway. 'Cause all my life what I've been waiting for, so do what I'm doing with you today. If by chance our friends wanna find us, tell them just where we'll be. For the air is clear, miles from here, on an island out in the sea. Where the air is clear, miles from here, on an island out in the sea. Just you and me, just you and me. I know those guys. How you doing? Yeah, well, you know, you had to get past security. You know, follow the rules, you know. All right. Yeah, true. True. Your ears should have been burning because we were talking about you when I was up in Seattle. Darren Stockel came. That used to work with us at RSB. Yeah. It was funny. We shared a couple stories about you. Anyway, so you had to be there, folks. Nothing that will be said now over the internet because it's run. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, let's see. Let's do Clone.
All right.
Get out that licorice stick. Eileen?
Hi, Charlie. Got to the beginning on an island. Sounds great. Cool flute sound. Very complimentary sound.
Well, Eileen's very sweet. Thank you, Eileen. She said, those of you that couldn't hear, she said, Charlie, you're doing great. Who's that flute guy? That's Chris Klich. And now he's a licorice stick guy. He plays everything, you know. So, okay. So this song, and by the way, I got water. If anybody gets thirsty, I got water in the cooler. It's cold and it's, you know, refreshing. And it's what I'm drinking. So anyway, this song was on my first CD, and I didn't play it for a long time because it was written by my buddy David Beldock. And Dave Beldock is a great guitar player, and he wrote this cool song and everything. And I thought, wow, Dave, come on in. Well, I want to put that on my CD. So he came in and he played it. He played the guitar part, and Chris came in and did his part and everything. We got Cindy Lee Berryhill to do a little cameo on it. And it took me years to try to get around to saying, why aren't I playing Clone? So I learned it, kind of. Father was a wealthy man, but not a strong believer. He didn't like religion much, and he didn't like Mom either. But I got all their money, though I wasn't fond of neither. They said the best friend you could have is one that you could own. So I bought a clone. Now I went to a fella with a PhD to see if such a thing could be. I said, do we do this duplicity? Get my banker on the phone. I bought myself a clone. Now we worked all day and worked all night. Took some time to get it right. He took some cells from my fingernail and threw them all in a Petri pail. Well, time went by a week or three. We opened up that pail to see this little guy who looked just like me. My, what a handsome clone. Yes, he was. time went by. He moved in with my wife and I. He was the apple of my eye till I left them alone. I came home late one night, you see, and found my wife in bed with me. I said, who's that, me? Now that can't be, 'cause I've just now come home. And she said, you know he's witty, cute, and bright, always lets me win a fight. He never drinks and he treats me right, and he's very handy late at night. Nice. Well, I was there the night he died. He did him in, my wife, she cried, but the jury said this is a suicide. Now I'm on my own. Goodbye, goodbye, my clone. Goodbye, goodbye, my clone. Goodbye, goodbye, my clone. That Dave Beldock. Thank you. It's not a true story. Yeah. Who am I kidding? I'll never have enough money to buy a clone. And why would I want another one of me? Huh? Backing singer? Roadie. Give me a younger version that lets all the amps and everything, and that'd be fine. Okay, let's see. What are we gonna do? Roller Derby Queen. We hadn't really practiced that one, but we could, I suppose.
I don't know, it's more of a band song.
It kind of is. It kind of
You
is.
need bass and drums, I think.
No, I mean, I
don't know.
managed to do it. But we'll keep that in mind. Maybe we might get to that one. Let's see. Let's do. See what I mean when I don't work with a set list? Yeah, let's do. Okay, I'm going to put my capo on. Trusty capo, so I'm going to have to retune. Pam Hoy.
Hi, Charlie. Hi, Chris. Nice to hear you guys together.
Hi, Pam. It's great to hear from you.
From San Diego, Pam Hoy. Hell on Wheels. What? Huh? No. Pam.
She's been a friend of ours.
Yeah, Pam's been a friend of ours for a long time. She doesn't sing. At least not around me. But I call her Hell on Wheels. She's sorry. I'm probably should be talking into the mic, huh? So there's a hi, Pam. Love you. Looking forward to seeing you next week. It's gonna be nice to be back in San Diego. But it's nice to be in LA. And let's do Sunshine on a Rainy Day. So this is a song that, man, I wrote this all over the place. I started it in Del Mar, and then I picked it up again in Anna Maria Island, Florida. I wrote part of it right here in LA, having lunch with an old friend who had the really just amazing eyes. She had these really crystal blue eyes. Marcia French. Marcia, if you're out there. And yeah, you remember Marcia?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we were having lunch, and like she's got these bright crystal blue eyes. So, you know, it just like the sunlight hit them, and I was like, inspired part of the lyrics of the song. So anyway, this song, I'll tell you just a brief story, is that I met Livingston Taylor after a show, James's brother, and I was asking him about, dude, you know, your chords are amazing. Do you have any books? He goes, oh, you're a player, huh? And I said, yeah, I'm a working musician, singer-songwriter. And he goes, oh, okay, well, you know, he starts talking to me for about half an hour. We're in this group of people. He's only talking to me, and I get like self-conscious. I said, can we just take a picture with you and never let everyone else? He goes, yeah. He goes, then I want you to come backstage and play me one of your songs. I thought, oh, wow. Okay, cool. So, you know, he was talking about how important the bridge was to a song, a good song. And so I played him this song because I was really proud of the bridge. But, you know, the thing is that Livingston Taylor is also a professor at the Berklee School of Music in Boston. So when I'm sitting down and I'm playing, he's standing over me. He goes, sit up straight. You're not breathing right. Tap your foot and everything. And just play me every other measure. And I'm like, oh, you know. I felt like I was taking the final without having taken the course, you know. And we never got to the bridge. He never got to hear it. But I'm going to play it for all of you because it's a damn good bridge. This is called Sunshine on a Rainy Day. It's about that person who makes you smile just by being there, much like Mary Pat is for you. Right. There. You can slip me the 5 later. All right. The clouds roll in, the sky turns gray, and winds begin to blow. The waves are rolling in bigger sets, the air is turning cold. Let the storm clouds gather, 'cause I know that we'll be okay. Every time I look in your eyes, the clouds just blow away. Your smile's like sunshine on a rainy day. Well, I begin to hunker down, and birds have taken to wing. Pressure mounts, problems arise, but it don't mean a thing. Let the storm clouds gather, 'cause I know that we'll be okay. Every time I look in your eyes, the clouds just blow away. Your smile's like sunshine on a rainy day. Smile some sun my way, yeah. Chase the clouds away. When I look in your eyes, girl, I get lost in sunny skies. So join me in my shelter, safe from the stormy seas. I don't care how high the tide when you're right here with me. So let the storm clouds gather, 'cause I know that we'll be okay. Every time I look in your eyes, the clouds just blow away. Your smile's like sunshine on a rainy day. Your smile's like sunshine on a rainy day. Your smile's like sunshine on a rainy day. Yeah, yeah. Rainy day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rainy day. Chase the clouds away. Thank you. I was messing with Chris to see how long he could hold that note.
Are we at the end yet? I thought.
He acquitted himself well.
Why settle for one ending when you can have 3?
More is better, right?
That's right.
It's the American way. All you can eat. Okay, so let's do the new one. So we got 3 more messages? Hang on. That's Cleveland. Thank you, Cheryl. Kathleen McNeil.
Hi, Charlie. You sound and look great.
Aw, shucks.
And Eileen Garrett. Hey, sunshine on a rainy day. Fabulous rendition.
There you go. She loves that song. That's why I play these things. That's why I do it, just for those kinds of little compliments. So anyway, so this is the new tune that I just released on Friday as a single, and it's available now on Spotify and all that thing. I think it goes up, sometimes it takes a couple of days to hit the different ones. But this is a song that's written by really good friends of mine down there in Florida. I met this guy, Kevin Hurley, and his wife Valerie. They wrote this song. Kevin and I play together sometimes and everything. We've sat in and stuff, and some people have said that we're the same guy, just a few years apart. But he wrote this song with his wife, Valerie Newman, and I always kind of liked it, and I was, kind of doing it, trying to sound like him, and then it occurred to me I should try to do it and sound like me. So I worked with my buddy Donnie Brewer on this, and some other good friends, and so this is called Sailing to Nowhere. Wait your turn.
Just checking to see if I'm in the same key as you.
Oh, yeah. I'm in this key. All right. Set the course to 180. Trim the sails and hold on tight. We're sailing to nowhere, and nowhere's in sight. So loosen the bow lines, leave the world on the dock. We're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. No heartaches, no headaches, no useless talk. Yeah, we're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. Crackers and cheese and plenty of booze. No Facebook, no Twitter, no evening news. No internet service and no TV. If you're trying to reach me, I'll be somewhere out to sea. So loosen the bow lines, leave the world on the dock. Sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. No heartaches, no headaches, no useless talk. We're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. Set sail. Nothing's a must, there's no place to be. Take a toke, play some cards, set your mind free. You know trouble can't find you when you're just not there. Worries are worries when you don't really care. So loosen the bow lines, leave the world on the dock. We're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. No heartaches, no headaches, no useless talk. Yeah, we're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. No heartaches, no headaches, No time for all this useless talk. Yeah, we're sailing to nowhere on a ship without a clock. Thank you very much. Now available wherever, you know. I mean, it's out there. Did you like that bridge? Yeah. Well, you know, I didn't write that one, but no, that's my buddy Kevin and Valerie who wrote that. But you know, that's the thing. So I like writing songs and I like playing my own songs, but I love covering some of my friends' songs. I've got so many really talented friends, and I love their work. So it's like, you know, hey, it's okay if I do your song, and usually they're like, yeah, by all means, how much you got on you? So, actually, Kevin and Val were very generous. Letting me do that song. And, yeah, I smell Grammy. She needs a bath, but, you know. Let's see. Let's do, kind of. Let's do, test of time.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys got an anniversary coming up, right? Oh, in February. Well, it's coming up. You know. And are you guys like still newlyweds or 3 years? 4 months? And they said it wouldn't last. All right. Girl's been chasing him forever, and you got him. Yeah, nice job. You told me. What the heck? Might as well, you know, buy the farm. I get it. All right, cool. Oh, yeah. So this is a song that I wrote for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And I was asked to do it by my sister-in-law at the time. They were going to have a surprise party for him because my parents got married on Christmas Day of 1940. And you know, we couldn't have a surprise party for him on their actual anniversary. So we did it like earlier in December. And they told me that my job was not to pitch in money, but to write him a song. And so I had these grand ideas. It was gonna be like Billy Joel's Italian restaurant, right? And Brenda, I was gonna go through their whole life and these series of songs and everything. And no, that wasn't happening. What's the word for it? It sucked. So I had to. I had a month or 1 week left to go before the big party, and I didn't have anything. And I was just like getting ready to tell my siblings, sorry, I didn't do the song. And I thought I'd give it one more try. And I thought, clear your mind and just think of something else. And my hands just started doing this. And next thing I knew, this song kind of fell out of my guitar. On a snowy Christmas day, with few friends gathered round, you shared your love that day and exchanged wedding vows. Excitement filled your lives with times ahead unknown. You struggled to survive and build yourselves a home. You planted the seeds that would define your style of life, your reason, your rhyme, and now you'd spend the years passing the test of time. Oh, the test is hard, the road is rough and long. Children to guard and teach right from wrong. Bundle them up on rainy days, waiting for the sun to shine. strong and fine, growing up to become a sign. How you spent the years passing the test of time. So much time's gone by, now the kids are grown, struggling to survive with children of their own. And as we take the test, though it's just begun, we've learned from the best just how time is done. And now I'm sure that I'm going to handle the challenge fine and spend the years passing the test of time. It's like an oak tree in its prime, like a fine bottle of wine. You've spent the years passing the test of time. Passing the test of time. Why, thank you. Thanks, Dad. I wish Mom and Dad were still around.
Yeah, see, before we do another clarinet song, I gotta swab my clarinet.
Got to swab the clarinet. All right. Swabby. So, all right. And let's see. We'll just kind of kill a second here. I could play something without you.
Nah,
Nah.
I mean, if you want.
How long does it take you to swab a clarinet?
Only a few seconds.
Only a few seconds.
Watch and learn.
Okay.
This is how you swab a clarinet.
It's like a magic trick. He's not a very good magician, but it's best I could afford.
It's best to go both directions. So, only halfway done. Yeah, I got some bubbles going on here. Instead of the note that I want to get out.
Okay. A little bit more info than we needed, but fair enough. So let's do a flute thing. Let's do Gypsy Soul. So this is the title track of my most recent CD. I've got 3 of them out there, and then one of these days I get around to getting another run out. But now people aren't buying CDs so much anymore. They tell me do singles. So you do a single and you put a little picture on it like it's an album cover. So every song gets its own album cover now. Cool. We're gonna keep doing that for a while until I get enough. What's the B-side?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob. It's still a mystery. That'll be released later, soon. Everybody got anticipation now, huh? Yeah. All right, cool. So anyway, this is a song I wrote with my buddy Donnie Brewer, and we just kind of it's kind of a great descriptor because here I am back in L.A. where I grew up, and I see some great old friends and I've known forever, and people are like, so you're never here anymore? But that's because I love traveling around the country and doing this stuff, and it feeds my gypsy soul. So this song is kind of autobiographical. It's what I do. And it goes like this. small boy to a full-grown man. I've loved to travel, it was part of my plan. Adventures awaited, treasures abound. Had to get out and take a good look around. So along the way I learned to play a guitar, packed up some things, climbed in my car. It's a simple life, not many needs. Follow my nose and see where it leads. And I'll play for a while and tell some tales of deep blue seas and billowing sails. People I've loved and places I've been, some painful losses and joyful wins. Well, I'm leaving behind a trail of sand, bringing my beach all across this land. People so kind wherever I go. I love this life and my gypsy soul. I did some time in a suit and tie, couldn't help but feel I was living a lie. Got a wanderlust, a love for the sand, not just for 2 weeks, so carefully planned. Finally clocked out and quit my career. Now my home is wherever I steer. And I'll play for a while and tell some tales of deep blue seas and billowing sails. People I've loved and places I've been, some painful losses and joyful wins. Well, I'm leaving behind a trail of sand, bringing my beach all across this land. People so kind wherever I go. This vagabond life feeds my gypsy soul. I'm often reminded we don't get much time. Fortunes can change on the turn of a dime. Everybody only gets one chance, so live in the music, join in the dance. I'm often reminded we don't get much time. Fortunes can change on the turn of a dime. Everybody only gets one chance, so live in the music and join in the dance. And I'll play for a while and tell some tales of deep blue seas and billowing sails, of people I've loved and places I've been, some painful losses and joyful wins. Well, I'm leaving behind a trail of sand, bringing my beach all across this land. People so kind wherever I go. This life of adventure feeds my gypsy soul. Gypsy soul. Yeah, I love this journey and all it holds. This crazy life feeds my gypsy soul. Gypsy soul. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very much. All right.
Sounds fabulous. Sage surfers.
Say what?
Sage surf.
Sage surfers.
Glad you're all still pooping.
Should probably you know, that's one of those things where you dictate it, and you say, "I'm looking forward to seeing you soon," and it comes out, "The cat's buried in the yard." What?
It's spelled Choglin.
Chuglin.
Chuglin.
We're still chuglin.
We're chugling. Sure.
For all these years.
Chuglin, chuglin, chuglin. Sandy, you got me on something now, you know. I got to follow that one down the road. She, you know, she could, you know, I've tried to like, you know, because my band down in San Diego is called the Hodad Surf Club, right? And you guys know what a Hodad is, right? You know, it's a popular term, but it's basically like, you know, a guy who hangs out with surfers who doesn't surf. He looks like a surfer, maybe, you know, and dresses like a surfer and stuff. Yeah. Well, that's the guys who really try to sell it. But, you know, it's like back in the old Frankie and Annette movie days, you know, they had like Bob Cummings or Don Rickles would be, you know, friends with all the kids down there who surfed and everything, and those guys were Hodads, right? So when I had my band down in San Diego and we're playing all this beachy music and stuff, I was the only guy who lived down by the beach. Nobody else did, so I was like the Hodad Surf Club. It was perfect. And this was like my guy. It's my man, Chris Klich. It's so nice to work with you again, brother. Huh? I can't surf anymore. Not anymore. I'm too beat up. I surf a lot less.
I had that trick toe.
I was a better body surfer than I ever was on a board. I sucked on a board. Yeah. But, yeah. So, John, you still surf? Not, yeah. Well, you know. Yeah. That's, I don't do it as much anymore because Florida doesn't really get much waves. You gotta wait for the hurricane. I know, and then it's a really rough one. Man. So, I heard all you guys survived your little tropical storm. Yeah. Sorry. That snickering you heard was all my friends back in Florida going, hurricane. Yeah. But no, you know, it's when you aren't expecting it, you know, I can see. Let's see. You stayed indoors all day Sunday and nothing? Did the reception even screw up on your TV or something? No? Oh, that's right. You guys had an earthquake too. You guys can't decide which kind of natural disaster you really want to work with. Yeah. But how big was the earthquake? 5. Only a 5. Well, that's a nice little shaker, but it's not the big stuff. You guys are all seasoned enough to know it's not the big stuff. Woke you up from your nap? Thought somebody put a quarter in the machine for you? Let's see. What else do we do with the capo on? Because I don't want to retune. I know. Let's do "Walking My Baby."
All right.
I love this song. Nat King Cole. Thanks, Mom, for turning me on to Nat King Cole. You know, because I mean, I'd love to do more of his songs, but man, he's tough. He's tough. He gets so mellow, you know, unforgettable. It's just like, you know, it's hard for me to match that. You know, can't do it. But this one's got a little jaunt to it. Well, gee, it's great after being out late, walking my baby back home. Arm in arm over meadow and farm, I'm walking my baby back home. We'd go on harmonizing a song, oh, she's reciting a poem. Owls fly by and they give me the eye, I'm walking my baby back home. We stop for a while, she gives me a smile and cuddles her cheek to my chest. We start to pet, and that's when I get her powder all over my vest. After I kinda straighten my tie, she has to borrow my comb. One kiss, then we continue again, I'm walking my baby back home. She's afraid of the dark, so I have to park outside of her door till it's late. Says if I try to kiss her, she'll cry. Well, I'll dry her tears all through the night. Hand in hand to a barbecue stand, right from a doorway we roam. Ah, eats and then it's a pleasure, my friend. I'm walking my baby back home. I'm walking my baby back home. That's me, I'm just walking my baby. I don't mean maybe, walking my baby back home. Don't you just love a clarinet? I love that thing, man.
Freshly swabbed.
Bubbles and all. Oh yeah, no, it's freshly swabbed. That's right. I didn't hear a bubble. Did you hear a bubble? I didn't hear any bubbles.
That's because I swabbed.
That's it. You're a well-swabbed guy. Okay, let's see. So what else we got here? We got My Next Song. Did we even go over that? Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to do
the
that?
next one.
That's the next song? Yeah, we'll do that. Well, let's do My Next Song, which is titled My Next Song, because, you know, you can overthink these things. So this is a song I wrote for a girlfriend for her birthday, but she dumped me, and you know, before I could give it to her. So I liked the song, so I took her name out of it. It's called Removing the Tattoo. Yeah, right? It would hurt more for me. At the time, anyway. But now it's all better. It's all good. You know, sure. I didn't have...
You've got capos, I got reeds.
See how you are? Okay.
Yeah. Well, they get dried out. They don't work very well when they're dry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we're on. Is that as a result of a dry reed, or did you just hit that?
I got excited.
Then stand over there. So, okay, this is my next song. Remember how we were not so long ago, was on a summer's night. Well, I had my guitar and I sang you a song under the pale moonlight. You sat there and smiled, and when I was through, love shined in your eyes so strong. Right then and there I was sure I knew for you I'd write my next song. Tried many themes, some holidays and dreams, but none of them worked out. Well, I taxed my brain till it was racked in pain, and just when it started to doubt, well, I came to me and it was plain to see the answer I'd sought for so long. Just to relax and spell out the facts of how I feel in my next song. What would I say and how would you feel? How much would you even believe? There's not much to gain when you start to reveal you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. But I said, what the hell, I'm under your spell. I ain't got nothing to lose. Sometimes I'm a fool and I'm not always cool, but baby, if I had to choose, the easy way out ain't what I'm about. Fight for you right or wrong, you know I will, 'cause I love you still. So I'm giving you my next song. say, and how would you feel? How much would you even believe? There's not much to gain when you start to reveal you're wearing your heart on your sleeve. But I said, what the hell? I'm under your spell and I ain't got nothing to lose. Well, sometimes I'm a fool and I'm not always cool. But baby, if I had to choose, the easy way out ain't what I'm about. I'd fight for you right or wrong. You know I will, 'cause I love you still. That's why I'm giving you my next song. Said you know I will, 'cause I love you still. That's why I'm giving you my next song. Chris Klich, yeah, on the saxophone. On a sexy phone. On a sexy phone, yeah. So, I gave her the song anyway, because I wanted her to feel bad. And it worked. I pulled up, I met down at Mission Bay at sunset, and I put down the tailgate on my truck, and I pulled out my guitar, and she went, oh, crap. And I played her the song, and she cried, and I said, it gets worse. Here's your tape. But then, later, I put the song out on my first CD, my first album, On an Island, and I got its music nomination and everything, and that song even got played on the radio there in San Diego on KPRI. There was good enough to play that song a few times, and I always just kind of knew in the back of my mind and in my heart that somewhere she heard that song and went, what happened to my name? One can always hope. I know, let's do Dancing in Your Bucket Seats. Yeah. Oh, hey, that was kind of enthusiastic. All right, cool. So, all right. Well, now, here's the thing. I'm going to need your help, folks, my friends, because there is a part where I'm going to have a key change, and I'm going to need to free my hands from the guitar to put on this apparatus here, the capo. And while I do that, I'm going to cue you guys to keep the beat for me, keep clapping. And now it's near the end of the song, so just carry it through to the end of the song. You won't have to do it long. Even an old guy like John, he can make it. Yeah. Well, John, you got charm. Indeed, they help. So let's see here. So this is a song I wrote with Calman Hart there in San Diego. Great songwriter. I keep thinking we should do a Calman Hart song too.
I'm friends with his brother-in-law.
You're friends with his brother-in-law?
Yeah, he built my studio at my house.
His brother-in-law?
Yeah, he's a carpenter. He's a contractor. His sister's husband, Bill.
Calman's sister's
husband.
on his mother's side? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know, right? So you get into all that stuff. Cool. So anyway, this is a fun little song. This is called "Dance in Your Bucket Seats." My baby and I were going out for a drive, long about a Saturday night. I ran out of gas somewhere down the coast. There was not another motor in sight. There was nothing to do, there was nowhere to go. My baby started dancing to the radio. Said, listen to the music, I'll show you how to use it. Dancing in your bucket seats. So you can stomp on the rug in your Volkswagen Bug, or rock it in a classic GT. You can shake down to your marrow in a sweet Camaro and keep the rhythm slapping your knee. You can do as you please, but you beep, 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 beep. Better keep your eyes on the street. You can bounce up and down, but you can't do the hustle dancing in your bucket seats. I got a classic car with power steering and sand-covered mats on the floor. I roll down the windows on all four sides. Got wood panels across all the doors. She got leather seats and a tuck and roll. They even made this baby with cruise control. It's clean and original, almost virginal, except for the radio. So you can stomp under the rug in your Volkswagen Bug, or rock it in a classic GT. You can shake down to your marrow in a sweet Camaro and keep the rhythm slapping your knee. You can do as you please, but you beep, 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 beep. Better keep your eyes on the street. You can bounce up and down, but you can't do the hustle dancing in your bucket seats. Now you can't do the rumble, you can't do the twist, you can't do the boogaloo. You can't do the bump, but listen to this. You can bounce on the seat till the springs come through. You can't do the rumble, you can't do the twist, you can't do the boogaloo. You can't do the bump, but listen to this. You can bounce on the seats till the springs come through. Now you're ready. Stomp on the rug in your Volkswagen Bug, a rocket in a classic GT. Yeah, keep going. You can shake down to your marrow in a sweet Camaro and keep the rhythm slapping your knee. You can do as you please, but you beep, 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 beep. Better keep your eyes on the street. You can bounce up and down, but you can't do the hustle dancing in your bucket seats. You can bounce up and down, but you can't do the hustle dancing in your bucket seats. Dancing in your bucket seats. Dancing in your bucket seats, oh yeah. Dancing in your bucket seat. Well, thank you, Rick. Yeah. You were the first one to quit clapping, so you had to stand up and make up for it. Yeah. I know. These guys are awesome. You guys are all going on tour with me. So it's funny. Some people, you know, when you're going on tour and you get people going, there's actually people that are like, it's like, oh, dude, you really don't have rhythm. You can sit it out. All right, so we're gonna play just a few more, and because you know, time's a going. So let's see. What?
Gorilla. Takes two.
You are Gorilla. You remember Gorilla?
It'll come back to me, probably. Key is it? Sounds like toes.
Probably. Hang on, I gotta make sure I remember it. I don't remember it. He's got arms like legs, got hands on his feet. He's got a nose like a donut. He's got a tendency to overeat. Don't use tools or weapons. He don't eat meat. He likes to stick to the bushes tends to avoid the street. He rides my Eldorado, baby, when he comes to town. He's out there somewhere trying to track you down. Look up in the sky, mama, that's the one, yeah. See the mighty profile block the midday sun. Comes from the heart of darkness, 1,000 miles from here. That's the land where they understand what a woman might like to hear. And know that he loves you, baby, for what you really are. His love is as burning hot as a big old 10-cent cigar. Play a little. Most of y'all have seen a gorilla in a cage at the local zoo. He mostly sits around contemplating all the things that he'd prefer to do. He dreams about the world outside from behind those bars of steel. No one seems to understand about the heartache a man can feel. People stop and stare, but nobody seems to care. It don't seem right somehow. It just don't seem fair. Well, no, 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 sweet, sweet dooby-doo. Come on, baby. You're still a gorilla. Opa-dopa-dopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doopa-doo. Okay, we're going to pass the bucket later to buy Chris some new reeds.
I have plenty.
Oh, okay, good.
Just this one's not going to work anymore.
That one's a goner.
expiration.
Okay. Okay. Well, so let's do. We'll do a couple more here, and Rick's back. Everyone, welcome Rick back. Wasn't the same without you, buddy.
I was watching in the back with that.
They got Wizard of Oz TVs? I haven't even fully explored this place. I've just seen it on video. You know, so folks out there in internet land, this is Kulak's Woodshed, which has great music all the time, all kinds of artists and everything, and doing cool stuff and everything. And you can watch this live on kulakswoodshed.com and through their Facebook page and everything. And you can support them because this place needs to keep open. This place, totally, right? I mean, you know, it's awesome. And you know, everybody who works here has been terrific to us, so I can't thank you enough. And I hope that they'll have us back someday, and we'll all bring friends and do it bigger. And, you know, live from Kulak's Woodshed. It'll be my next live album. Live album. We'll get all the Hodads here. Look at this. They got drum set. They got piano. If only I knew somebody who played piano.
Charlie Imes alive.
No, yeah. It'll be like, have you ever seen Ishtar? The movie Ishtar? Yeah, Warren Beatty and Dustin Hoffman. I love that movie. It's a funny movie about the two worst songwriters in the world who want to do a live album, and they go to Ishtar to do it. It's funny. You have to trust me on this. All right, so let's see. Let's do the Oasis. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we can do Oasis.
What did you grab that big?
I don't know. I was
bad
just
boy
changing
for?
reeds.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for you.
All right. So, gets thirsty at the Oasis. My dolphin. I know.
Let's see if this
It's
one's
funny
still-
because I take that with me everywhere I go. And so I stay with people when I'm on the road. So I go out on the road and I play these house concerts and everything. And very nice people have me stay with them. And every once in a while I take a drink out of that and somebody's going, is there a dolphin around here? Right? I can't do that. My friend Sarah up in Spokane, that thing drove her crazy. She was like, what the heck? So anyway, this is a song. This is my desert song, right? It takes a little fast and loose with the facts, but it is based on real people, including the mermaid, who is a cocktail waitress who looked awesome in the pool. And it goes like this. Well, I came out to the desert about a year and a half ago. Left behind the ocean and the sea breezes blow. Pulled off of the highway about a half an hour shy of town. And a man came up to me and said, boy, won't you put your bags down? Put 'em down, because you found your oasis, your place in the sun. Come in at a party and meet everyone. Here at the oasis, you play golf in the afternoons. Go out drinking at night, get crazy as a loon. At first I didn't trust him, he had this crazy look on his face. But he told me to take my time and have a look around the place. There were ladies dancing, some were laying round the pool. Said, boy, if this don't look good, your mama's raised a fool. Said, don't be talking about my mama. And I was never the kind of guy not to take a chance. So I tore off my shirt and I joined in the dance. Then I dove into the pool before I knew what to think. I came to the surface and a mermaid gave me a drink. Could have sworn she had a fin. What she told me started to sink in. She said, you found your oasis, your place in the sun. Come in to the party and meet everyone. Here at the oasis, they make love in the afternoons. Go out drinking at night, get crazy as a loon. Time's gone by, now I've got my own bungalow. It's down just by the lake, off the side of the 18th hole. Now I never worry, 'cause I forgot what that word means. Just waste my days away, sucking down daiquiris. Like another, please, because I found my oasis, my place in the sun. I'm inviting all my friends, there's room for everyone. getting crazy. In our saloon, here at the Oasis, here at the Oasis, here at the Oasis, here at the Oasis, oh yeah. Thank you, Cleveland. Rock and roll. Oh. I knew where I was. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's see. We should. Do you remember Bad Day?
Yeah.
You want to do Bad Day?
Baseball song.
Yeah, the baseball song. Baseball. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm more of a Padre fan, and all you Dodger fans are like loving this and stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, this song was inspired by the Padres, dang it. Sadly. Is years ago when they were about to finally make the playoffs and had, after a long drought, just one game. So you had to win one game out of 3. We were off to Milwaukee to play that game, you know. What? Oh, don't spoil it. League World Series? What? Who's one game away? El Segundo is? They're still in it? That's awesome. If they beat Curacao. Okay. I'm down with this. I haven't been watching, so, I don't know. All right, here we go. 1-0, bottom of the 9th. The pitcher took the mound, the pennant on the line. The hometown groaned, the visitors cheered. He was the finest closer in the league that year. Well, 2 came up and 2 went down, but the next man worked a 3-2 count. Just one strike would get it done, but he gave up back-to-back home runs. It was a bad day to have a bad day. Any other day would have been okay. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can say. It was just a bad day to have a bad day. The visiting crowd exited the park. Their hearts were heavy and the mood was dark. They shuffled their feet through the peanuts and beer and wondered how they let it get away this year. It was a bad day to have a bad day. Any other day would have been okay. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can say. It was just a bad day to have a bad day. Now everybody stumbles every once in a while. Sometimes it don't matter, but sometimes it does. And that's baseball. You guys feeling my pain? Dodger fans, tough. Tough room. back in the clubhouse, packing up the bags. The pitcher sat alone, his head in his hand. The catcher came over, handed him his stuff and said, pull yourself together, get on the bus. It's just a bad day to have a bad day. Any other day would have been okay. There's nothing you can do, there's nothing you can say. It was just a bad day to have a bad day. It's just a bad day to have a bad day. Just a real bad day to have a bad day. But we'll get him this year. Nice. Nice finish. We won't get him this year. Who am I kidding? No. We spent a lot of money. Yay. Yay us. We spent a lot of money. Hopefully. Try being a Mets fan? I don't want to. It's rough enough being a Padres fan. But I'm also, now I live out in the land of the Rays. And the Rays are, you know, a good team. So we get to see some winning baseball and stuff. But anyway. Hockey team. We got, back to back.
Isn't San Diego following the Yankees model now?
The Yankees spent a lot of money and not win it. Yeah. It's it was the Dodgers model until a couple of years ago when they actually won it. But Dodgers were having a tough time with all their money they spent, winning it. And now Atlanta, what the hell? Oh, well, forget it. Let's not even go there. All right, so let's do, I tell you what, we're going to do one more.
Okay.
Let's do something Beatlesy. Fluty.
Like maybe Here Comes the Sun? Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, sure. Read my mind.
Oh.
So, down in San Diego, there's this great magazine called the San Diego Troubadour, and it is a great magazine, and they highlight singer-songwriters and great musicians and the jazz musicians and bluegrass and everybody down there, and they have these parties at the holidays, and usually it's at a spot where there's either several rooms or there are areas outdoors for musicians to gather and play. And it's kind of cool, you got little pockets of people playing different places around these parties, in addition to the stage where people are up on stage playing. So the publisher, Liz, often would say to me, she goes, Charlie, go over there and sit down and get some people playing music over there. I'd be okay. So I go into whatever room she pointed to, and it's a little, I'd sit there and people would walk in the room and stuff, and there was this one guy, Kev, he's a fingerstyle guitar player, and he came up to me, he goes, how come every time I walk in a room you're playing Here Comes the Sun? I said, because every time I play Here Comes the Sun, people walk in the room. It's a good one to draw people in. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's all right. Little darling, the smiles returning to the faces. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, here comes sun, and I say it's all right. Sun, 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 here it comes. You guys can help me out here. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Sun, 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 here it comes. Little darling, I see that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, well, it seems like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. It's all right. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to see us. Thank you, Kulak's Woodshed. This was great, and I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. I love all you guys. So we can party now. Woohoo! Thanks. Peace, everybody. And if you want to contribute, over there behind Chris is my handy-dandy PayPal and Venmo information. If you just loved this at any given time, you can throw money there. Thank you, folks. All right. Have a great night. What's that? Cash works too. Yeah, we got it. Like, we got a bucket. There is a bucket. There's a bucket. What? Money, alms for the poor. Alms. Yeah. Alms for an ex-leper. Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, that's right. We did that as kids. We went around White Court, our block, collecting money for the poor. Well, we were poor. Yeah, yeah. We got all kinds of things we got in trouble for. Yeah. Are we off the air? Yeah. Statute of limitations, brother.
We'll fix that in post.
Edit that part out.
Yes, we are. Cut.
All right. Well, thank you, folks. I appreciate it. It's been, I love all you guys. You know. Yeah. Thank you, John.